No.
Well, I went on to see Queen Mary when I was out in California.
And they were going to get us for Newton. They took me to the brig, yeah. The little guys got a brig and they got out because all the troops went to lock us all up and turn them loose. They turned the guy loose. I didn't care what they did. I said, heck with it. I just, three sailors been there to jump ship. They had to go to New York. So I learned all about Britain. Before I got there, I knew everything about money and all the denominations.
What year was that?
That was in
42? 43?
44. I stayed in England in Normandy, and then I went on the invasion in Holland. British. Jumped out with paratrooper. 101st Airborne.
Is that what you were in?
Yeah. Screaming Eagles.
Screaming Eagles, yeah. I know exactly.
That long winter fast on. That was cold. That was about cold winter you'll find.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun jumping out of airplanes. That mission up into Canada was the only time, or up in the Netherlands was the only time I ever went with on one parachute. I threw the other off. I wouldn't wear the reserve because we're going to be going in so low. I said I won't have time to pull the ripcord out of the second one. They said, throw it in the airplane anyway, get it off the runway. So I threw it in the airplane, and we got shot down. Any aircraft hit, we got 3 real good hits and set our left engine on fire. And so we stayed in there, you could feel the heat right through the floor of that plane.
They landed with you?
And we were carrying 6 cargo chutes of napalm for a flamethrower, and we thought that was on fire. But there's a toggle switch to the door, and so as you go out, one of the guys assigned to trip us, 18 of us in the plane. So he tripped us, and they weren't on fire. And it turned out it was just the left engine and the co-pilot, because the co-pilot wants to better get out, so we set
on the C-47?
Yeah, the C-47. So the co-pilot said, better get out, so we went out right through the fire, went right by the door. The plane couldn't decide the pilot in it yet, you know, when it crashed. He was already hit, I think, with flag. He was saying he had to go back.
Y'all bailed out at the plane went down?
Yeah. He said he was going to go back in his bigger gliders and make another trip. We talked, you know, we talked to the pro man, nice first lieutenant. But he never went back. So,
yeah. Well, I admire you guys, World War II. That's paratrooper. I met a friend, I work with a phone company back in Marietta where I live, and he was in the 82nd Airborne.
After the war, but 82nd down in North Carolina.
Well, he made that second jump after Normandy. We jumped again in Belgium.
Yeah.
He made that.
Yeah.
I wish I...
Well, after Normandy, we went to the Netherlands.
His name was Fred Knight. I believe his name was Fred, too.
We went to the Netherlands. See, we were going to go on a mission in northern France, and Pat beat us to it. We were already in the marching area. Next morning, going to get on the plane. We were all going to fly out. We had our ammunition, our parachutes, and orders. So we had to go back. So we were going to go to Belgium. We got all ready to go to Belgium and everything, and Pat beat us to it. Pat did not want anybody to get any glory.
That's the Third Army.
So this time, we decided to go with the British. You know, the British operation in the Netherlands. And we jumped to see every place. I went clear up to Arnhem, where the bridge too far.
Yeah.
We weren't supposed to. We were supposed to go to, we were supposed to jump north of Zon, move south, take Eindhoven and all the canals and all the bridges. And in about 3 days, we were going to go back to England, or France, we thought. We were there 72 days.
72 days.
Oh, man, until we kept going north. And we clear up.
When you jump, what do you have? What kind of equipment? The rifle? I mean,
we had you have rifles and you have all your equipment, shovels, knives, maps, explosives. I was demolition also, so I had a lot of explosives.
Did you jump with an M1 Garand or an M1 carbine?
I had the Garand.
Jump with that big rifle?
See, when they went in Normandy, they disassembled it. They learned that you have to have it so you start shooting, because those guys shoot at you when it's going out. So they gave them all loaded and everything in a scabbard, and all you did is pull it unfastened, open up like that, and you had a scabbard stuck out.
So that big
that rifle was there, like a big old bed.
I've got one of those. I own one. M1 Garand, 8 shots.
Get you some in there.
I went to boot camp, M14, then I went to basic. I trained with the M1. That's back in the 60s. Yeah. But that's a nice rifle. I got one just about mint condition.
We started out, we had the M1, but we also had the 30-06 that we used, the old
03
field.
Yeah, both action.
The old one they used in World War I think it was.
Yeah.
And we used to fire rifle grenades from them. They would knock you right off your feet, because see, that didn't have a gas release.
Yeah.
And the M1 had, when you put it on, it pressed into the gas chamber and it allowed it to escape.
Well, gas port.
Right, gas port. Well, the 30-06 you just put it over the other barrel and fire it. Yeah, that was so weird. Actually, glasses cover all people's faces.
Well, how old were you when you were jumping in? You were only about...
I was 18.
18 years old.
I was 17 and a half when I went in.
Where'd you take you? Fort Campbell, Kentucky?
I took my basic and when I did infantry basic in Texas. And then from Texas I went to Fort Benning, Georgia. We trained a little in Alabama in the frying pan area, and then went over to Fort Benning, did our parachute training. I did my demolition training also in Fort Benning.
You jumped over Normandy on D-Day?
No, I stayed in England during Normandy.
Oh,
I was in England, and I didn't go until we went to the Netherlands in September.
You made the jump in September?
Yeah, in September we went on Sunday afternoon, September 17th. Now next year is 50 years. And they want to, well, a bunch of them are going to go and jump. I told my wife I thought I would. She's getting too old. I watched those guys 40 years ago because they went over to the Netherlands and they jumped out.
Re-jumped?
They couldn't jump on Sunday. It was on Sunday afternoon we jumped. So they were going over and they said, we want to jump on the anniversary, the 45th anniversary, on a Sunday at the same place we jumped in. But the guy went up to the plane and he says, it's too cloudy.
Too cloudy.
But apparently the Dutch Air Force took them up in the middle of the week and let them jump.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's amazing, eh? Go back in the same spot. Wonder what will be there. The same, you know, you'd think after 50 years it'd be built up where you couldn't jump there. Buildings.
Yeah, there was all fields out there where we jumped. Of course, where I landed, it was trees, and I got with 3 other guys. 4 of us got together and made it back to our group. We were going, some guys went by a canal, knocked out a few 88s on the way.
Well, how many jumps did you make back there in the end?
I made 16.
16,
yeah. I'm just a rookie. I made 2 after the war was over down there before I came back.
Yeah.
Stay on jump status, you had to make a jump. So I went up, of course, knowing me, I said, when I got back, I said, they said, how do you like it? Oh, it was great. I said, I'd do it again. They said, you would, huh? I said, well, we got a plane, it's not full. You want to get in? I said, give me another parachute. I went up and jumped out again.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, that's good.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I like parachuting.
I don't know if I could bring myself to jump.
I got to be number 1 on my first jump, standing in the door with my hands on the outside of the plane like this.
Yeah.
Approaching the ground zone. I said to the lieutenant, I said, jump master, I said, when I get there, just kind of kick my foot out. He said, I said, I want to turn toward the rear. Yeah. He said, oh, you'll turn.
Brad, I better get back down to my wife. That show's going to start. Well, we started out, I'd like to talk to you a lot more about that.
I plan to keep contact with you.
Well, that's right, sweaters, yeah.
Sometimes I come that way down.
Yeah.
I will write you. I'll probably write you.
I'm going to keep in contact with you because, you know, I love meeting old veterans, and especially World War II. That's just my idol. When I grew up, that's what I wanted to be. I studied World War II. My dad was at Pearl Harbor. He had a brother at Guadalcanal and Okinawa, got his thumb shut off. 2 more brothers went in the Philippines. So I grew up here, and all them war stories. And you're not fine. But you know what? Sooner or later,